Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, things are actually mostly quiet right now, but there's one area right now which is not. Let's take you right to live Pinpoint Doppler 12. You can see that area of yellow and orange down towards Little Compton, the Horseneck Beach area in Massachusetts, but elsewhere relatively rain-free. You can see a few showers here in Connecticut. These will move down to the south. Not too concerned with these. I'm going to talk about this one in just a second. That is a downpour that could be approaching the westerly area. Right now you can see clearly where the heavy rain is. You can see some here from Little Compton, again into Horseneck Beach, potentially extending into New Bedford over the next several minutes. Another batch of heavy downpours and thunderstorms just offshore from Newport. So obviously if you're thinking of putting a boat in the water over the next hour or two in this location, not a good idea. Now let's talk about westerly here, and you can see there is a downpour just off to the west, and more than likely it slides down to the south and doesn't really get westerly too bad, but there is a chance we could get clipped here with some heavy downpours and thunderstorms. So something to keep in mind here for the next 15 minutes to half an hour. Let's now check on a time lapse. This is from Newport. Earlier it didn't have a lot going on, but over the past hour you could see the rain really filled in. Pretty strong storms, downpours pushing through. That's why the visibility really drops here. Right now the temperature in Newport is down to 68 degrees. Elsewhere temperatures have also cooled after being in the 80s earlier today. Providence here at 72, Smithfield 73, Newport 68, and New Bedford down to 68 degrees. Block Island, this is a time lapse from a short time ago. You can see some dark storm clouds moving through. Temperature right now 77 degrees. Now speaking of temperatures, we had a backdoor cold front move through today. That's basically a front which comes in from the east, kind of the opposite direction it normally comes through, and you could see what it did to our temperatures right now, down to 65 in Boston, 72 in Taunton, 72 Providence, 68 in Newport. Now obviously some of these temperatures have cooled because of the rain, but a lot of this is because of that backdoor cold front. Now notice it's still pretty warm out here in Connecticut, and we can kind of see where the front is a little bit easier looking at the winds. Winds coming in from the northeast, so most of us now on the cooler side of this backdoor front, but you can see the wind pointing the opposite direction here in Groton, Connecticut. So it's this area right here where the winds kind of meet together, the air piles up and rises. This would be the most likely location to see some additional storms for the next several hours right up the Rhode Island, Connecticut border. That's why most of the rest of the evening should be rain-free. We may pick up a scattered shower or thunderstorm. You could see a little trickle of moisture still coming from central Massachusetts. We still have to go through the tail end of this upper level disturbance. That's why I'll keep the chance of a shower or thunderstorm in the forecast through about 8 o'clock, but you can see most of the activity here off to our west. By 10 o'clock we start to clear the skies out, and then we bring in some sunshine for Friday. Now here's our payoff in terms of what it feels like. Tomorrow, upper 70s to around 80 for high temperatures, and dew points much more comfortable. It will also be comfortable on Saturday, just a tad more humid on Sunday with a dew point of around 56 degrees. And in the 7-day Futurecast, you can see it does get warmer towards next week, 85 on Monday. Humidity makes another run on us at Tuesday and Wednesday with a chance of some showers and thunderstorms, temperatures perhaps in the mid to upper 80s. So Mike, the good news is a few more showers and thunderstorms possible, but it looks like most of the activity is done for the evening. Of course, you can always get more details on WPRI.com. Take the forecast with you. But we'll keep an eye on some of those storms which are still hanging on to portions of the south coast.
Yeah, but the payoff is pretty good, though.
It is really nice tomorrow, yes.
All right. Thank you, Pete. We have more coverage you can count on.